Hello, Digital Marketing 3 students. Welcome to the last lesson for week 7 before we have a submission break. So welcome to lesson 42 of Digital Marketing 3. And I hope you are enjoying your Good Friday holidays. We continue with our revision, covering everything that we did since 21 February. Up to last week. So we've covered a lot of things. We've done chapter 1 to 3. We have looked at digital marketing. We spoke about the 5 Ds of digital marketing interactions. We spoke about the 5 A's of goal setting. We spoke about the 7 A's for an organizational structure and so on. So there are so many things that you've covered to an extent that you guys, you should be proud of yourself that you've covered a lot. And if an opportunity was to arise, you could actually be digital marketing managers by now, because you now know lots. You even know the digital marketing environment of any given organization. Remember, we spoke about the micro environment and we spoke about the macro environment. So all of these things are the components, are the foundations for digital marketing, for the study of digital marketing. So we continue discussing the integration of digital marketing strategy to traditional marketing and business strategy. We continue to identify opportunities and threats arising from digital media and technology platforms. We continue to analyze a framework for digital marketing planning and evaluate digital strategy approaches for different marketplaces. So with everything that are appearing now on the learning outcomes, it has to do with situation analysis. You need to know the context that you're operating in. Looking at immediate key players, such as your customers, your competitors, your intermediaries, your suppliers, your publishers. And you also need to look at the trends happening in your environment that you do not necessarily have control over, such as the environmental factors, the social factors, the technological factors. So all these are the things that you would consider whenever you are coming up with digital marketing planning. So they contribute to a framework for digital marketing planning. As I've said, situational review, goal and objective setting, and strategy formulation, they do play a foundation. They do create a concrete foundation for digital marketing planning. So the digital marketing strategy is comprised of the internal influences and the external influences. We spoke about this on so many occasions, and the diagram, if I can be corrected, is still it is in the textbook. This diagram, you can find it on the textbook. I can't remember on which page exactly. So you are surrounded with the business objectives and strategies. So that's what is at the center when you are beginning to come up with a digital marketing strategy. You look for the organizational strategy. What is the means of this organization's existence? Why does this business exist and how does it make money? Who does it generate income from? So once you know the business objectives and strategy, you come up with multi-channel marketing strategy. Multi-channel marketing strategy will then lead to digital marketing strategy, where you have to consider your competitor. So you look at your competitor's strategy, and where you would also need to consider the market structure and demand. Remember, in lesson 41, I asked you a question. How do you assess the demand? Then while you are centered on that digital marketing strategy, you look at emerging opportunities and threats. These always happen, and we are going to do smart analysis next semester. How you look at opportunities and threats. So those in purple are external influences, and those are in blue are internal influences. So the multi-channel marketing strategy can be influenced by a number of considerations within the organization. For example, we spoke about this. Its internal capabilities, its shared culture, the 7S that we spoke about, its resources, the skills that people have, its style of doing things. Think about Nando's. Nando's have got its own style. Apple has got its own style. So these are internal influences because it happens within the organization. Even the business objectives and strategy, they are also internal, and they are implemented by the management. So these are the components of digital marketing strategy. Remember, if there's something that you do not understand, or if there's something that you feel like you need to discuss, or you need to just air your views, or it's something that you can relate with wherever you are working, or something that you aspire to apply to, please always let me know, and always engage with other students on core campus discussion forum, or on other platforms that we do have. Digital marketing strategy is a channel marketing strategy. So this defines how a company should set channel specific objectives and develop differential advantages. It enables companies to stand out from competition when communicating with audience. It also comprises of customer touch points, retail touch points, brick and mortar retailers, click and mortar retailers, and pure play retailers. So yes, digital marketing strategy on its own, it can be a channel marketing strategy. Think about Takealot. While it is an e-commerce platform, while it is an e-retailer platform, its platforms on its own, it is a channel. They do get involved in channel marketing strategy. There are so many products that they are communicating on their website that, other than displaying them as an online shelf, they are actually advertising and marketing them. The daily promotions that they have, the daily discounts that they have, the daily marketing messages that they have there, such as the public holiday announcements, those are part of the channel marketing strategies. Priorities for retail to make the best use of digital channels. This is actually becoming a must for most brands. No wonder why Spa is now using Spa to you, because even if you're a brick and mortar store, even if you feel like you serve the offline world, you also need to make the best use of digital channels. So digital channels eliminate silos and create seamless experience for consumers. So other than having an online warehouse, digital channels can actually eliminate different departments, they can bring all departments together: logistics, customer complaints, maintenance, finance, and so on. They can be one department and create seamless experience for customers. So realize that if you want a refund, that refund will be processed quickly by the accounts department. If you want something to be delivered quickly, the logistics is going to work on that. If it's something that needs marketing, it is also going to be the same thing. So all departments become one. It eliminates lots of silos. It also increases opportunities to digitally interact. I'm sure this is one of the most benefits of marketing communications in general compared to traditional marketing, whereby when something is on television or when something is on in a newspaper or in a magazine or on a billboard, you do not interact with it. It interacts with you. So you don't interact back. You don't engage back. You just seeing it. You just consume the information. That's one-way communication. But with digital channels, it increases opportunities to engage with customers in so many forms, in form of speech, in form of text, in form of images, in form of videos. Like we have got YouTube, we have got Reels. So it actually gives an opportunity for customers to interact with brands. You can also be able to analyze and measure consumer behavior effectively. Remember, most people, and this can be argued, most people can freely express themselves online than they can express themselves offline. For example, if you go to a shop, in most cases, let's say you would be in a hurry, you don't have time to express your feelings with the brand offline in store. But when you are online, you can actually vent everything, be able um, to put your reviews and so forth. Just imagine, guys, if there was a platform at Pick and Pay, and I know they do have these platforms where you can actually do your reviews for a brand. Most people would say they're in a hurry. I'm rushing to traffic. I'm rushing to load shedding and so on, But online, how many times have we ever done reviews for products so that others can be able to know if this product worked for you or not? So now with every tools that are out there, organizations can be able to analyze, they can be able to measure consumer behavior related to specific brands, related to specific products. So tools can be used efficiently online than you can use those physical tools that are prone to estimations and approximations. I don't know if I'm making any sense. If I'm not making any sense, please do not forget to ask further questions outside this session. The scope of digital marketing strategy. So digital marketing strategy provide opportunities for the marketing department in general and those who are involved in marketing strategy for brands because you use marketing automation. There are tools that can be automated to deliver on a specific campaign. You develop overall customer experience across multiple channels. Think about when you order something online, you receive an email, you receive an SMS, you can even received a DM on your social media platforms. So there's customer experience across multiple channels. It also maximizes the result for partnering and advertising, and it harnesses social media marketing. So remember we spoke about the three types of media: earned media, paid media, and owned media. So the scope of digital marketing strategy, it can lead to more hype about your company, people being able to talk about your brand for free. That's earned media. So you have earned the reputation, but this depends with the type of strategies, with the position that you have in the online communities. So there's a table on page 143, table 4.1. You need to go and have a look at the summary of typical focus for main types of strategic digital marketing initiatives. This can give you a picture on different marketing initiatives that you can relate, especially when doing your F1. So what is the importance then of integrated digital marketing strategy and digital transformation? You realize that there are so many benefits of using digital platforms, so many benefits, including gaining buy-in and budget consistency with audience media consumption, something that offline brands continue to struggle with, because traditional advertising or traditional marketing initiatives are very, very expensive. If you're to advertise on TV, it could be very expensive, and it cannot be consistent with the delivery of that media. Conflicts of ownership, coordination with different channels, managing and integrating customer information, achieving consistent reporting, structuring the specialist digital team, time to market, insourcing versus outsourcing online marketing tactics. We spoke about this, and it can also lead to competitive advantage. As long as you can see time to market, that's very necessary, especially if you include some components of agility and reach. So this is a diagram of hierarchy of organizational plans, including digital plans. You come up with an annual business plan. What is it that you are going to achieve for the year? Then you come up with an annual marketing plan. What initiatives can we use to position our brand or our products well? Then you come up with an annual communication plan. What is the main message, or what are the key messaging that you can use when communicating our offering? So there you can have the campaigns, you can have the e-campaigns, and always on digital marketing activity, search, social, and email marketing. So that's your entire digital marketing plan. Remember, all this can lead to your online presence, or something that others call digital presence. That's it, truly, for this week, for week 7. And I hope that you are going to enjoy the Easter holidays. Have lovely Easter and enjoy with your family. As I always say, do not let the assignments suffocate you. Take your time. Do not procrastinate, because when you procrastinate, it means that you are going to do everything during the last minutes, and you can never trust this environment, especially considering load shedding. You tell yourself that you're going to submit on Friday, only to realize that on Friday it's now schedule 6 of load shedding, level 6. Then it's now interfering with your submission schedule. So be on top of everything, and I wish you all the best with your assignments, and enjoy the Easter holidays. Thank you.